was consistent.
That's people.
Yeah, and that keeps us interested. I mean,
Yeah, thank you. People think it's funny, and you know what it is? It's that you've got all these wacky characters.
Right.
Everybody has a different interest. The old lady, Mrs. Weinstein, she's a little bit naughty. She's always trying to get her son Richard with Emma, but he's married.
Right.
But she,
Right.
so Esther's wacky. Mrs. Weinstein's wacky. Irene. You've got all these characters, and then you've got Ernesto,
Right.
who's very suspicious. He gets found in the closet, and
Oh.
so you have all these the topless Russian. She's always cleaning the windshield
Right.
with her boobs, and she's just everywhere.
Right.
And Graham's a little bit afraid of her, so
Right.
it's wacky characters all on a mission, and then they're always out on the yacht. And
Right.
even though Graham he's a sharp captain, they always get stranded on the
Right.
yacht because,
Oh.
and then there's a little bit of cabin hopping where there's no power and somebody's in the wrong bed, things like that happen.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's a little twist at the end.
You gotta have a
Ooh,
twist,
that's
and
a
otherwise
twist.
everybody would read it and say, "Well, I know what's going to happen.
Right,
She's going to end up
right.
with him, and that person's going to end
Right.
up dead." But, because it's a murder mystery, you have to sprinkle the clues, so you can't sprinkle them too early.
Right,
You know who was great?
right.
My mother, who reads murder mysteries all the time.
Mhm.
She was great, and she was the one who said, "Oh yeah, it surprised me at the end." Of course, I'm not going to tell you who did it,
Right.
and I'm not going to, what's funny? People should realize that their dog knows everything. The dogs in almost every scene.
Well, they have the best sense in the world, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
I think that
absolutely.
the pug knows who did it, but
Right.
the pug does not make a good witness. Not because she's a dog,
Right.
because she's drunk all the time.
Right.
So she's not a credible witness. But people should. It's a good thing dogs can't
Right.
talk. Yeah, yeah. But it's a funny whodunit, and you realize at a certain point, at the beginning that someone's going to die, and then halfway through it turns into this comedic detective story with, the police are like Skipper and Gilligan. They're afraid of the pug. They
Right.
tape themselves into things, but the crime gets pretty much solved by Kevin and Emma. Those are the Palm Beach busybodies. And they are busybodies. They're always breaking into people's houses by accident because the pug breaks in and they have to get their dog back. They're always at a restaurant. We'll get to that in a minute,
Right,
but
right.
the detective and the prosecutor come into Beach restaurant, and Kevin and Emma are there, and they have to hide under a table, except they have to go to the bathroom. But they're finding out the whole murder case by sitting under a table. And Palm Beach is small like that. You could go to a restaurant in Palm Beach and end up seeing the detective and the prosecutor trying to figure out, and they go through all the characters saying, "Oh, the butler could have done it. Oh, the Chinese cook
Right.
could have done it." Ping, there's like a cross-dressing Chinese cook who's got this Walter Mitty fantasy, and he does What's New Pussycat. He's always singing with a mic. He's always doing karaoke.
Right.
So, even the detective, they sort of know what's going on, but in this book, the suspects are really the victim, because the character who dies is so bad that all the waiters and all the hairdressers celebrate. They give free champagne on Worth Avenue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sign me up for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little bit like Desperate Housewives. Like people say, how can a murder mystery be funny? But Desperate Housewives, those girls were always in some sort of pickle. In the middle of the night, they're always trying to bury somebody.
So whoever's coming to Palm Beach, where can one pick up this book?
Oh, well, it's in all of the local bookstores. What's great is to keep the local bookstores alive. It's at
Right.
the Breakers newsstand.
Okay.
It's at Green's Pharmacy.
So,
And you know what's great about it is I love food. I love Main Street News. Oh, thank you. It's in Main Street News. They are wonderful. Go there. Yes. And it's actually a bestseller in a lot of the local bookstores. But you know what's great about the book too is I love food and all the characters. They don't have any money, but they're always at restaurants. And you know where they go? Nick's Buchan restaurant.
One of the favorites in
Yeah.
Palm Beach.
Oh, Buchan is one of the best places, and the characters go there. And I should write a list of all the
Oh,
restaurants.
absolutely.
But when they go to Buchan, they get.
Well,
You have a rosé wine. Is it called the
absolutely.
French one, number 83?
Yes, Crude 83. Yes, that's one of the best French rosés there is.
It's the characters drink rosé because it's pretty,
Yeah.
and they drink everything pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, they're always, and so they go to all these restaurants. They go to the Breakers, they go to Dania Belou, they go to Buchan, And so I should write a list of all the restaurants and what they
absolutely.
eat and drink at all of them. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Donna, and you know, it is Donna Drejza.
Drejza. And it's
Drejza.
at Amazon. The easiest place to get it is a local bookstore if you want it right away, or Amazon.
Amazon.
Yes.
There you go.